Hey everyone, and welcome back to Meaningful Living. This is the place where we explore ways to live simpler, happier, and more fulfilling lives in our golden years. If you've ever felt like life's clutter, both physical and financial, is getting you down, or if you're just looking for practical ways to make your retirement savings go further, then you've come to the right spot. Today, I'm really excited to share 15 minimalist and frugal living tips inspired by Dutch wisdom. The Dutch are known for being resourceful and living intentionally, and I found these habits to be super helpful for folks like us who appreciate simplicity and a sense of calm in our daily routines. So, grab your favorite cup of coffee or tea, get comfy, and let's dive into these practical tips that can help you save money, reduce stress, and make more room for the things that truly matter. And before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of seniors who are embracing the beauty of a clutter-free, intentional life. Alright, let's get started. Tip 1. The Dutch secret to zero waste. Avoiding waste, a lesson in mindful living. Let's kick things off with something that I know is near and dear to many of us: avoiding waste. Do you all remember those days when waste not, want not, was the golden rule in our homes? Back then, every little thing had value, and we were always finding creative ways to make the most of what we had. Well, the Dutch embrace that same principle in their daily lives. For example, they make sure to use up every last bit of toothpaste, repurpose old items, and really think twice before tossing anything that could still be useful. For us, this could mean taking a look at that pile of old towels and seeing if they can be turned into cleaning rags. Or using empty jars to store those little odds and ends like buttons or nails. And don't forget, if you have furniture or household items you no longer need, consider donating them, passing them on to family, or even giving them a fresh look with a little DIY. Here's a simple tip to try today. Keep a reuse basket somewhere in your home. Just a little spot to collect things that might have a second life. You'd be surprised how satisfying it is to transform something you might have thrown away into something useful again. This habit not only saves you some money, but it also creates a real sense of resourcefulness, which feels really good as we get older. Simplicity and practicality often become more important, and this way of avoiding waste isn't just about being frugal. It's about respecting the things we already own and living with more intention. It's a practice that really connects us to the values we've carried throughout our lives. Pack your lunch. Tip 2. The lunchbox trick that saves. A simple and practical savings habit. As seniors, many of us really understand the importance of making every dollar count, especially when we're living on a fixed income. And one surprisingly simple yet powerful way to save money is by packing your own lunch. The Dutch have really mastered this habit. You'll often see them preparing simple meals, like sandwiches, to take along on day trips or outings. It's practical, it's affordable, and it means you always have something you enjoy eating. For us, this could be as easy as bringing a packed lunch to a community event, a day at the park, or even when you're just running errands. Think about how much you could save by skipping those pricey cafe lunches or fast food stops. Plus, when you pack your own meal, you have total control over the ingredients, which makes it easier to stick to any dietary preferences or needs you might have. To make it a pleasant experience, try using a lunch bag or container that you really like. Maybe one that keeps your food nice and fresh and even reminds you of a time when you used to prepare meals for your family. And don't forget to include a little treat for yourself, like a small piece of chocolate or a favorite piece of fruit. It's not just about saving money, it's also a simple act of self-care that shows you're putting yourself first. Packing your lunch is more than just a frugal habit. It's a reminder of the independence and resourcefulness we've built up over the years. A little bit of preparation can really go a long way, and it's a small change that can lead to significant savings over time. Save energy the smart way. Tip 3. Cozy and warm, without raising bills. Let's move on to a habit that's not just about saving money, but also about creating a comfortable and inviting home. Saving energy the smart way. The Dutch are experts at this. Instead of cranking up the thermostat during the winter, they simply layer up with cozy sweaters and thick socks. This small change helps them keep costs down without sacrificing comfort. Now, think about how we, as seniors, can adopt this simple yet effective approach. Start by layering clothing at home during colder months, or switching to energy-efficient LED bulbs that last longer and use far less electricity. And here's a practical tip. Try heating or cooling only the rooms you use most. There's no need to waste energy on areas you're not in. But that's not all. Maximizing natural light is another easy way to reduce electricity usage. Keep the blinds open during the day to let the sunshine brighten your home. It not only saves energy but also lifts your mood. There's something about the warmth of natural light that makes a house feel like a home. By embracing these energy-saving habits, you're not just lowering your utility bills, you're also creating a cozier, more inviting space where you can relax and enjoy your time. And isn't that what we all want? As we focus on making our homes simpler and more intentional, let's make every moment and every penny count. Value every object, make it count. Tip 4. Make old things feel new again. Now, let's talk about something that really hits home for many of us. Getting the most out of the things we already own. The Dutch are masters at this, finding value in even the smallest of items. Believe it or not, some Dutch people even reuse tea bags. While that might not be your cup of tea, the lesson here is clear. When you buy something, make it last. For seniors like us, this mindset can be a real game changer. Instead of feeling the pressure to constantly replace or upgrade, focus on maintaining what you have. For example, rotate your wardrobe so that your favorite clothes don't wear out too quickly, or take the time to repair small tears or loose buttons. Remember that satisfying feeling when you fixed your favorite sweater or polished a well-loved pair of shoes. It's proof that a little care goes a long way. Here's another way to make every object count. Think of how you can repurpose items before discarding them. That chipped mug could hold pencils, or those sturdy grocery bags could become organizers for small items. By appreciating the value of what you already have, you not only save money but also honor the effort and thought that went into those purchases. Living simply means living wisely, and valuing every object is a reminder that we don't need more. We just need to make the most of what we already have. It's a small shift in thinking that can bring great rewards. Do it yourself DIY. Tip 5. Rediscover the lost art of DIY. Let's move on to a habit that will feel wonderfully familiar to many of us. Doing things yourself. As seniors, we grew up in a time when self-reliance was a way of life. Back then, if something broke, we fixed it. If we needed something done, we rolled up our sleeves and got to work. The Dutch have held on to this same spirit, and it's a habit worth rediscovering. Whether it's painting a room, tightening a loose cabinet handle, or even sprucing up a piece of furniture, DIY projects not only save money but also keep our minds active and engaged. There's a deep sense of pride that comes with completing a task yourself, knowing you've added a personal touch to your home. That said, it's important to know your limits. While tackling simple tasks can be rewarding, don't hesitate to call a professional for jobs that require specialized skills, like electrical work or major repairs. Balancing DIY with practicality is key to ensuring safety and peace of mind. And here's a bonus. DIY isn't just about fixing things, it's also about exploring your creativity. Try small projects like crafting, organizing your space, or even learning to sew or knit. It's a great way to stay productive, save money, and perhaps even discover a new passion. By embracing DIY, you're not only saving money, you're staying active, resourceful, and connected to the values that have shaped you over the years. Let's keep that resourceful spirit alive. Sharing resources. Tip 6. The power of sharing with neighbors. Building community bonds. Let's dive into a habit that not only saves money but also strengthens relationships. Sharing resources. The Dutch are really good at this. In their neighborhoods, it's totally normal to borrow tools, share garden equipment, or even carpool with friends. It's a simple way to make life easier while avoiding unnecessary spending. For seniors, this practice can be especially meaningful. Instead of buying something you'll only use once, why not borrow it from a neighbor or friend? Maybe it's a lawnmower, a ladder, or even a favorite book you've been wanting to read. And it works both ways. Sharing what you have with others builds trust and creates a real sense of connection. If you want to take it a step further, look into local tool libraries or community swap groups. These are fantastic places to borrow items you need without the cost or clutter of owning them. Sharing resources isn't just about saving money, it's about fostering a sense of community and supporting each other. Think about how much richer life feels when we're connected to those around us. By sharing, we reduce waste, save money, and build relationships that make our days a little brighter. It's a small habit that can lead to big rewards for your wallet and your heart. Tip 7. Money secrets the Dutch swear by. Mindful money management. Keep it simple. Now let's talk about something that's on all our minds: managing money wisely. The Dutch have a really straightforward approach to this. They avoid debt and live within their means. For us seniors, this mindset is especially important as we work to make our retirement savings last. The key here is simplicity. A good rule of thumb is to spend less than you earn and save a little bit each month, no matter how small the amount. Over time, those small savings really add up, giving you a cushion for unexpected expenses or even a little treat now and then. Take the holidays, for example. Instead of stretching your budget on expensive gifts, why not focus on thoughtful but affordable gestures? A batch of homemade cookies, a knitted scarf, or even a heartfelt, handwritten card can bring just as much joy as a store-bought gift, if not more. Managing money doesn't have to feel overwhelming. It's about making conscious choices, embracing creativity, and focusing on what truly matters. By keeping things simple, you'll not only ease financial stress but also gain the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're living intentionally and within your means. Tip 8. Happiness equals experiences, not things. Now here's a habit that can really change how we see the world: focusing on experiences instead of accumulating more possessions. The Dutch have really figured this one out. Instead of spending money on things they don't really need, they invest in creating memories that last a lifetime. For us seniors, this could mean choosing to spend on experiences that bring us joy and fulfillment. Maybe it's a family outing to the park, attending a local concert, or signing up for a new class at the community center. These moments not only enrich our lives but also strengthen our connections with loved ones and our community. Think about it. How often do we look back fondly on shared moments rather than the things we've purchased? The best things in life truly aren't things. It's the laughter around the dinner table, the stories shared during a road trip, or even the quiet satisfaction of trying something new that stays with us. By prioritizing experiences over material items, we can simplify our lives, save money, and fill our days with memories that bring lasting happiness. And isn't that what life is really all about? Become a bargain hunter. Tip 9. Bargain hunting, like a pro. Save with style. Let's move on to a habit that can be as fun as it is practical: becoming a skilled bargain hunter. The Dutch take real pride in finding great deals, and there's no reason we can't do the same. Bargain hunting isn't just about saving money. It's a rewarding way to stretch your budget and even enjoy the thrill of the hunt. For seniors, this might mean comparing prices at different grocery stores, checking out discounts at thrift shops, or keeping an eye on sales for your favorite products. Don't forget about those handy apps or store promotions that make finding deals even easier. Some grocery stores even offer senior discount days, so take full advantage of those perks. And here's the best part: celebrate your successes. Found a high-quality coat for half price, or maybe scored a great deal on household essentials. Share your excitement with friends or family. Bargain hunting isn't just about the savings, it's about the satisfaction of being resourceful and making smart choices. The next time you're shopping, think of it as a fun little challenge. You'll not only save money but also gain the confidence that comes with knowing you're spending wisely. Saving with style has never been more enjoyable. Tip 10. Say goodbye to awkward bills. A fair practice. Let's talk about a habit that can make social outings more enjoyable and stress-free: splitting the bill fairly. In the Netherlands, this is a common practice, and it's something we seniors can easily embrace. When dining out with friends, ensuring everyone pays their share keeps things simple, fair, and avoids any awkwardness about who owes what. For example, if everyone ordered about the same, splitting the bill evenly works perfectly. But if someone ordered more, it's just as easy to calculate individual costs. The goal here is to keep things straightforward and ensure that everyone feels comfortable. And what if you're hosting at home? A potluck-style gathering can be a great way to share a meal without placing the financial burden on one person. Each guest contributes a dish, creating a delicious variety of foods while keeping costs manageable for everyone. This habit is more than just a money-saving tip. It's a way to nurture friendships and enjoy meaningful connections. After all, the joy of sharing a meal isn't about how much we spend, but about the time we spend together. So the next time you're planning a meal, try this approach and see how much easier and more enjoyable it can be. Tip 11. Ditch the car, boost your health. Now, let's switch gears to a habit that's good for your wallet and your health. Choosing to bike or walk when you can. The Dutch are known for using bicycles as their main way to get around. This helps them save money, stay active, and enjoy their surroundings. For seniors, biking might not always be easy. But walking is a great option that gives you many of the same benefits. Whether it's a walk to the local store, a trip to the park, or just strolling around your neighborhood, those small steps really add up. Walking saves you money on things like gas and public transportation. It also helps your physical health. It's a gentle but effective way to stay active, improve blood flow, and even lift your spirits. Plus, there's something really refreshing about being outside, breathing fresh air, and connecting with your community. If moving around is a concern, start small. Even a 10-minute walk around your block can make a big difference over time. Remember, it's not about how far you go. It's about making movement a regular part of your day. By choosing a walk over a short car ride, you're not just saving money, you're investing in your well-being. It's a habit that pays off in many ways. So, why not take that first step today? Budget-friendly travel. Tip 12. Travel the world on a budget. Explore on a dime. Let's talk about one of life's greatest joys, traveling. As seniors, many of us cherish the chance to explore new places, visit loved ones, or just enjoy a change of scenery. The Dutch, with their practical nature, have really mastered the art of affordable travel, and we can learn a thing or two from them. One of the easiest ways to travel on a budget is by exploring attractions close to home. You don't need to fly across the country when there are often hidden gems just a short drive away. Local museums, nature trails, or historical sites can offer enriching experiences without the hefty price tag. Another great option is joining group trips organized by senior centers or community groups. These trips are often affordable, and they take the stress out of planning. Plus, you get the bonus of traveling with people who have similar interests and making new friends along the way. For a more immersive experience, consider camping or renting a cozy cabin. Whether it's setting up a tent at a nearby campground or renting a simple cabin during the off-season, these options let you enjoy the beauty of nature while keeping costs down. And let's not forget the charm of staycations. Sometimes the best adventures happen right at home. Try exploring your own town as if you were a tourist. Visit local spots you've never been to, try a new restaurant, or enjoy a picnic in the park. Travel doesn't have to break the bank. With a little creativity and planning, you can enjoy meaningful adventures that enrich your life and create lasting memories. After all, it's the journey that matters most. Minimalism. Clear clutter. Find inner peace. A life with less clutter now. Let's talk about something that can truly transform your home and your mindset. Embracing minimalism. The Dutch approach minimalism not just as a design choice, but as a way of life. It's about focusing on what truly matters and letting go of the rest. For seniors, minimalism can be especially freeing. Over the years, we tend to accumulate things, gifts, keepsakes, or items we thought we needed but rarely used. Decluttering doesn't mean getting rid of everything. Instead, it means making space for the things that bring you joy or serve a purpose in your life. Start small. Choose one area, like a drawer or a single shelf, and sort through the items. Ask yourself, do I love this? Do I use it? If the answer is no, consider donating it, passing it on to a family member, or letting it go entirely. As you move through your home, you'll feel lighter and more in control. A clutter-free space isn't just easier to maintain, it also brings a sense of peace and calm to your daily life. Imagine waking up to a tidy room or sitting in a living space free of distractions. It's not just about the physical space, It's about creating an environment that supports your well-being. Minimalism reminds us that life is not about how much we own but about cherishing what we value most. Our relationships, our memories, and the experiences that make us who we are. So, why not take the first step today toward a life with less clutter and more clarity? Tip 14. The thrill of the secondhand find. Treasures with a story. Let's dive into a habit that's both budget-friendly and full of charm. Secondhand shopping. The Dutch really embrace giving pre-loved items a second chance, and this practice fits perfectly with a frugal and minimalist lifestyle. For seniors, exploring thrift stores, consignment shops, or even online marketplaces is a wonderful way to find unique treasures without spending a lot of money. Imagine discovering an antique lamp that adds a special touch to your living room, or a gently used sewing machine that brings back your love for crafting. Maybe it's a collection of classic novels that become your companions on cozy evenings. These items not only save you money but also bring a sense of history and personality into your home. What's more, secondhand shopping is an adventure in itself. Make it a social outing by inviting a friend or family member to join you. Spend the day browsing through shops, sharing stories about your finds, and enjoying some laughs as you hunt for hidden gems. It's a delightful way to create new memories while embracing a sustainable and affordable lifestyle. The beauty of secondhand shopping is in the stories these items carry and the new life you give them. So, the next time you're looking to update your wardrobe, furnish your home, or start a new hobby, consider exploring the treasures waiting to be found in secondhand shops. It's a habit that's good for your wallet, your creativity, and the environment. Creative cooking. Tip 15. Transform leftovers into culinary masterpieces. Reducing food waste while saving money. Let's finish strong with a habit that's both practical and delicious. Creative cooking. The Dutch have a great way of making the most of their food, avoiding waste while saving money. For seniors, this can turn everyday cooking into a fun and satisfying activity. Think about those leftovers in your fridge. Instead of letting them go to waste, why not give them a new life? Last night's roast chicken can easily become today's hearty soup. Overripe bananas are perfect for delicious banana bread. By planning your meals around what you already have, you can cut down on grocery bills and discover how resourceful you can be. Another great tip is to cook in larger batches and freeze portions for later. Soups, stews, and casseroles are perfect for this. On a busy day, you'll be glad to have a ready-to-eat homemade meal in the freezer. Just remember to label your containers. Creative cooking isn't just about saving money, it's about finding joy in the process. Share your tips, tricks, and recipes with friends and family. You might even inspire someone else to embrace this habit. There's nothing better than bonding over a meal prepared with love and intention. By getting creative in the kitchen, you'll not only reduce waste but also feel a sense of accomplishment in making the most of every ingredient. It's a simple habit that can bring more flavor, fun, and savings into your life. A life rich in simplicity. As we wrap up. Outro. Unlock a richer, simpler life. Let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we've just been on together. These 15 practical tips, inspired by Dutch frugality, offer us seniors a roadmap to a simpler, more intentional way of life. Whether it's making the most of what you already have, finding joy in secondhand treasures, or turning leftovers into delicious new meals, each small step leads to a richer, more fulfilling life. Frugal living isn't about giving things up. It's about making thoughtful choices that align with what truly matters to you. It's about prioritizing experiences over possessions, building meaningful connections, and finding beauty in the everyday moments. By adopting these habits, you're not just saving money. You're creating space for freedom, peace of mind, and joy. So, which of these tips really speaks to you? Maybe it's time to clear out that cluttered drawer, start planning some budget-friendly adventures, or simply savor the satisfaction of doing things yourself. Start small, pick one tip, put it into action, and see how it feels. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey toward a minimalist, frugal, and intentional life. Together, we can make simplicity the heart of living well. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Meaningful Living for more tips and inspiration. Until next time, take care, and enjoy the beauty of living simply.